Welcome, everybody. Episode 9 of the Sporting Crashers podcast brand. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in to all of our past episodes. Right now, this episode is all about branding, all about scouting, all about development and everything in sense of the word of sports. I have the pleasure of having the FBA management team, George Kirizakos, and I got DeQuinton Taylor. Thanks for being on the show, guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. So before I break down anything, give me a little bit of a breakdown of the FBA side of the brand. Before we go into it, we did link up at the Senior Bowl a few years ago. We've been in contact. Really like what you're doing from not only the website, but also your mission statement and things like that. So let me know about the story of the FBA brand.
Yeah, absolutely. So D and I mean, we're from opposite parts of the country. So I'm actually born in Canada, but I work in Detroit. And then D is right there in Arizona, which tons of football players out there, obviously. So anyway, for myself, I'm a lawyer by trade. I've been a lawyer for about 12 years. And I handle a lot of the contract part of it. Marketing guys spread them out to the teams, and lawyers, I mean, really, we're glorified salesmen. but we don't do that car salesman stuff. That's not what we're about. But just authentic, man, from the core. And then D on his side, I mean, he's born and bred in football. He'll tell you about that. But so it's just a good mesh where one person picks up where the other one leaves off. And we're really just, it's cliche to say, but we really mean it. We're all about the athletes, and we will literally ride or die for our athletes, just like they ride or die for their craft. We owe that to them. So, that's just a little bit about us. But
Awesome. So I guess I want to turn it to UD in terms of scouting, recruiting, professional development, not only from the collegiate level, but also the development that a lot of players might need to incorporate in high school. Can you tell me a little bit about your process and what you look for in terms of certain individuals and student athletes that you're looking to work with?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And thanks for having us on once again, Eric. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
Long time overdue, but my background is training, sports performance training. So that's where I get my kind of my recruiting development eye from. I've been in the Valley of Arizona, Mesa, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona, surrounding Phoenix area, training kids from 6 to professional for the last 10 years. So I have a son that plays Division I ball. I play ball. My brother coach Division I, is currently coaching in the NFL. So we watch it from every level. And I have an 8-year-old, 6-year-old. So that's how I kind of put my foot in my eye to the game, is really just being around it at the end of the day, from all levels of football, So with the training, it's gave me a really helped me out a lot with the training business. So like I said, we're training. We run a 707 program down here in the Phoenix area. We do speed and agility. Work with some of the top kids in the state in the high school level. Been blessed to work with some of the NFL guys. Like I said, in the last 3 years, we've kind of got our name known, so we've been able to work with some NFL guys as well. So then I just take that from seeing when I'm working with these guys, and I kind of use that with my scouting eye, because I'm seeing it from every level. I'm seeing it from the top high school kids to the college guys, and now we've been blessed to see it with the NFL guys.
Okay, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And I think I commend you a lot with that 7-on-7. That's so big in different parts of the country, and just pretty much getting a name and representation outside of the school and things like that. So that's great.
Yeah.
This question is for George. So George, tell me a little bit about what you say, what advice that you would give for, let's say, a student athlete that would be seeking representation in terms of the do's and don'ts, and just advice that you might have for anybody that's even tuned in and listening.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, there is so much pressure on these kids, and from their perspective, we understand that it could feel like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. So I think it's really just getting dialed in on your craft, treating it like a full-time job, literally, because and like D always says when he's training the guys, if you're going to get to the league, I'm monitoring your professionalism. Like, he literally monitors their daily regimen because he wants to get them ready for the league. It's not one of those things where you can just turn the switch on as soon as you get to the NFL, and now I'm going to decide to become a pro. So start visualizing that now, within every core of your being, that this is who I am. I'm a pro. I'm going to get to the league, and I'm going to start acting like it now. So that means not only your training, your regimen, and all that, which, obviously D is an expert on that side, but also from a branding, marketing, the way you project yourself on social media, setting up camps for yourself, doing charities, things of that nature. So that would be my advice, is just start acting like a pro now, like today, yesterday. So, and then just kind of take it from there.
Yeah, so same question, D, from a training standpoint, and then things of player representation from everything that incorporates with the fitness level of it.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what my partner said is, we evaluate everything, man. From the time you show up, how you do your warm up, I want to treat it like I'm an NFL scout, which I am. So when I tell them that, they watch from the time you get on the field, they watch your body language. How are you warming up? Are you in tune to what you're doing? Are you focused? You know what I mean? So we just take that to every level. And I teach, like me and my brother have a saying, 6, 16, 26. We teach them and train them the same way, because we're really trying to prepare them mentally, physically, and emotionally to handle the aspect of the game. And that's just not on the field, you know what I mean? But that's off the field as well, how you carry yourself in the classroom. Like partner said, man, we got a big thing we say around here is act like you're there now. Don't wait till you get there to start getting prepared for it, whether it's on the field or off the field. Act like it now if you want to try to get there.
And I'll tell you too, Eric, like Coach D and DeQuinton Taylor, they are two different people. But we need them both. You know what I mean?
I just got done training right now. I got 2 of my college guys, man. So that's why I'm in the gym right now. I'm in my gym right now. You see me sweating. I just got off the field.
That's good, man. You're in your element. You're in your element.
Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah, I'm in my element, man. So one of my guys is a JUCO guy. So this is what I'm saying. I recruit at every level. One's a JUCO at Saddleback wide receiver, but he won 2 state championships in the state of Arizona at Highland High School. Joe Walters. He's out of Saddleback. And I had Caden Kern. He's one of my kids I've been training since 9 years old. 4.8 GPA. He's down at Lake Forest in Illinois, the top Division III. We ended up taking a kid from Lake Forest this year on the agency side. So that's how we go, man. It just keeps rolling.
That's perfect. I want to get your thoughts on the ever-changing, evolution of the NIL. Yes. Not only the deals, but also the business and entrepreneurships and things like that. What advice would you be able to give in terms of that? And how have you been able to pretty much be successful in the market where it's continuing to change every single day?
The biggest thing is just staying up on it. You got to really stay up on it, because you just said the key word is changing every day. So my biggest thing what we want to do over here at FBA is that we're never putting the kids in a jeopardy of eligibility. So I'm seeing a lot of misleading companies are putting these kids, you know what I mean? Because you got to be careful. You got to read between the fine lines. And that's what's most important to us, because we don't want to deal with anything that is going to ruin or jeopardize these kids' eligibility on the court or on the field. So main thing I give the parents advice is, whether it's with us, anybody, read through the fine lines. Have somebody else go over it as well. You know what I mean? Have somebody else go over it as well, and make sure you're reading everything thoroughly, so we don't run into any problems with jeopardizing these kids' eligibility. Because at the end of the day, these kids are young. They don't know any better. They just want to do what they love to do, and that's getting on the field or the court, you know?
That's right. That's absolutely important. George, did you have any type of ideas for any type of growth, expansion here in the next coming years? And where do you see the FBA brand being? And of course, if you want to give a little bit more information on the FBA brand, the websites, information, please go ahead, plug as much as you want, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the sky's the limit. We never limit ourselves in anything that we do, but we always got to remain humble and stick to the daily mission, right? So it's just kind of winning one day at a time. So obviously, short term and long term are important. In terms of the short term, is just continue to get dialed in, continue to build our team. We have some other members on our team outside of me and D that help this thing go. We can't do it ourselves. You know what I mean? Everybody has a job. And as Coach Belichick says, do your job. I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. So it's just sticking with our roles, continuing to do that. And then in terms of a long-term vision, it's really, we just see ourselves getting multiple NFL guys, higher round draft picks, things of that nature. but never losing sight of who we are. You know what I mean? And who we are at the core is, we just want some dogs. You know what I mean? And that stems from Dee's vision from the beginning. You know what I mean? For us, which is, you can tell if people want it. There are people that say they want it, but you can just tell in their demeanor. I've seen Dee bust some people's asses because they forgot their shoes. You know what I mean? And why does he do that? Because it's about acting and maintaining yourself as a pro. So yeah, man, just in terms of the vision, it's just continue to expand. Right now we're in Arizona, we're in Detroit. We have people in Texas. So it's just continue to expand our brand across the US for sure.
Exactly. So when this is recorded, a lot of the fall camps that are opening for colleges and high schools and things like that, by the time we know, we snap our fingers and blink, and we're already in December and January. We linked up at the Senior Bowl. So those type of events, post bowl games, all-star, things of that nature, when it comes to that, if you're possibly playing in a smaller school or FCS school, Division II, Division III, things like that. What information can that you guys have experienced with certain clients or looking for individuals to get seen out there? What kind of advice would you give, not only from a professional standpoint, George, but also UD, what you would say from the football aspect of things that you can do to stand out?
Yeah, for sure. Number one, it's get as much exposure as possible. Sometimes, you get certain people, they don't want to go to this showcase or that showcase. No, that's where you're going to get the exposure. And that first showcase will lead you to something bigger. You know what I mean? Whether it's the combine or whatever. So that would be my advice. And then D, I'll let you take it from here.
No, but just to piggyback off that once again, it's everything. Don't turn down nothing. Some of these kids think they're too big for some of these bowl games, but like my partner just said, that may open the door for something bigger. Because you go there, you want to get yourself in front of many scouts as possible. You know what I mean? You want to get yourself, you guys, if some of these smaller schools, they have junior pro days. So you want to do your pro days. You want to kind of be ready and start keying it your junior year, getting prepared that junior year so your senior year is not, what do I do when a pro day comes? So I tell some of my guys that we know that have that potential, start getting ready your junior day. Most university colleges do junior pro days. So it's basically prepping the guys that are juniors for what's going to happen next year. So take that serious because, like you said, you blink and it's here. And some of these guys get lackadaisical and then they want to get training last minute or take it serious last minute. So I say stay on top of what's going on around your school, around the local pro days. There's scouts that pop in there all the time. There's scouts that pop in there at every division. So being prepared, understand, like we say, that's why we teach our guys over here. It's the way you warm up. The minute you step on that field, you're being evaluated. So the way you warm up, be in tune to what you're doing because you never know who's watching.
And film's a very important aspect. Like get your film together. So like we always tell our guys, get your film over to us, whoever it is in your department that handles that, so we can start putting together your portfolio and blast it out to as many people as possible.
How important is it communication to you guys from a representation and then you trusting the process of the training process, D? How important is that? Because I know when it comes to communication, sometimes if it's not there, it's hard to build the trust.
It's very hard. It is hard, and like I said, I've been on the training aspect for a long time, over 20 years in the industry of training, sports performance training. So it is very hard to build that relationship and that trust within these guys, It's just showing them every day, is just being prepared to handle anything that comes to hand. We had some situations that came to hand this year with our pro day combine training prep. One of our guys had a hamstring injury. And it's just being able to understand how and to respond to that. With a week to go to pro day, how do you respond? And having the access to get them the right treatment, the right amount of treatment to the right doctors. So that's where you build that trust from your athlete. When stuff like that occurs, being able to be on top of your P's and Q's and getting them the right treatment when they need it.
Yeah, and what about from a representation side, George?
From a representation side, I think ultimately you have to be prepared for every possible obstacle. I know just from my end, just as a lawyer, I've negotiated over almost $1 billion worth of contracts, whether it's with entities, people, athletes, supplement, it's all the same. It's all about preparation. And it's like we have a very positive mindset at FBA because if you want to achieve your dreams, that's the mindset you have to have. But from a legal perspective, I have a very negative mindset because I have to approach every negative scenario. What if this happens? What if the guy gets injured? What if he gets an advertisement opportunity? Are there waivers, things of that nature? So anything you can do to protect the player from a preparation standpoint, whether it's in a lot of it's just through experience of doing contracts and things of that nature. And sometimes you got to know how to navigate that.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. Absolutely. So look, guys, before I get you out of here, I could not get you on the podcast without you guys plugging some of your players professionally, collegiately, whatever you got. Who are some of the 2025 players that we got to watch out for and that, that you guys definitely are showing a lot of love, whether it's the CFL, the NFL, training camps, college, whatever division. What do you guys got?
Man, we got a few out there. We got Christian Earls at Purdue, tight end. One of my guys I trained through, he's an ACE product. He's came through the ACE program. We got Micah Harper at Montana. He's a BYU transfer to Montana. He's a two-time All-American. We got my son at Northern Arizona. We got Marcel Tyler at Western Michigan. We got some. We got Eli Sanders
all
over
good
at
programs
USC.
you mentioned. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eli
Who else we got out there?
Sanders,
Like I said, we got some JUCO kids that I named earlier. Joe Walters at Saddleback. We got Caden Kern at a D3 down in Lake Forest, a big-time Division III school. So we got them at every level. That's the cool thing about this, man. We got them at every level. We got some high school kids out here. Cash Brock at Basha. Basha's one of the top high school out here in the state of Arizona. You know what I mean? They're putting out D1 players. If you're familiar with Arizona football, then you're familiar with Basha High School. They're putting out D1 players. They got the number one running back of class of 27, Noah Roberts. Jake, they got he's a number one offensive lineman in the same class.
Yeah.
We got one of our players. We just got Xavier Alfred. He's at Hamilton High School in Arizona, going into his senior year, NAU commit.
Yeah, and then look out for big Nick DeSanto from Eastern Illinois. He's one to watch.
Oh, love it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, sir. So yeah, perfect. At every level, my man Eric, every level from JUCO to Division III to FCS to Division I.
Well, we look forward to it. I tell you this, I'm going to link up with George, and we going to follow a lot of the players that you guys got your hands on. And we'll, consistently. So our platform, we just launched our website. So we're going to have the capability of highlights, postings, blog postings, things like that. So for the listeners and subscribers, not only that you'll get a chance to see how we collaborate and we help the FBA brand, but also how can they get in hold of you guys? Website, social media?
Yeah, we got a website, FBAsportsmanagement.com. We also got social media, FBA. We've got a Twitter handle. It's all FBA. And then follow Dee's page too. A lot of guys, they want to know about the training. So follow the ACE training page, Advanced Competitive Edge.
Yeah, you heard it here, guys. Subscribers, listeners, go to the website, check it out. If you need to contact them, I'm sure they have a contact information right there. Please reach out. George, I am going to come and see you in Detroit, man. I'm going to come up to Michigan one of these days. So
I'm going to hold you to it.
You guys be blessed. Have a great season. And I'll probably see you guys sometime in December or January of next year.
Sounds good, Eric. Congratulations on your guys' success too, man. Keep going, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. You guys as well, man. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, you too.